Hey, what's up guys? This is Steven Darchiville at Vic Bailey Mazda, and today I'm just doing a quick video to go over some of the features of the new 2018 Mazda CX-9. Now, with this particular vehicle, obviously this is a very competitive class. You're dealing with your Toyota Highlander and Honda Pilots and such, so we're kind of particular and we're pretty proud of the CX-9 and what it has to offer. And today I'm going to show you just a few quick things on the vehicle. Now I'm just going to kind of step aside here and kind of get the vehicle in view, because what Mazda is trying to do is bridge that gap between your economy segments and your luxury vehicles. So with that, they're kind of going after your Acuras, your Buicks, and the reason I'm saying that is the overall design of the vehicle. We get a lot of compliments that it looks like some of your high-end European and Japanese luxury brands, and it goes to show with the lines on the vehicle, the larger wheels, the chrome trim. We're going to kind of walk towards the front here a little bit. One thing they did with the vehicle is kind of make the nose a little more aggressive, and it kind of gives it a more sporty look, this kind of raked nose here. The lower stance of the front valance, and kind of the chiseled lines of the edge, right here where the grille meets the headlight. With your headlights themselves, they utilize LED lighting front and back, kind of a more high-end segment thing that you're not going to see on a lot of your more economy line vehicles. So they've done a good job of kind of giving it that kind of luxury feel. We'll step to the back of the vehicle, and now with this, they put a lot of effort into making the vehicle a functional third row. So you've got your vehicles that have a traditional third row. However, utilizing it, folding the seats flat, accessing things can be a little more difficult. We're going to come to the back here and open this up. One touch for the lift gate to open up, nice and easy. Single button to close as well. Now, we've looked at some of the other vehicles in the segment, and you've got to like pull a latch and then do a cartwheel and draw a bunny for it to go down. With this, the whole thing works off of just a single handle. So just pull this, that goes down, and push the seat flat. They can't make that any easier. So you've got the same thing on both sides. Now, this is cool. Some of the other vehicles do kind of have a gap where the seats fold down, but this is completely flat all the way back. It's really neat, really usable. And then to put everything back in place, that same handle, pull that up, and that just goes back in place. So there was a lot of engineering that went into making this very functional, very usable. And with the third row all the way up, you've actually got a significant amount of space for some groceries, duffel bags, equipment, and so forth. Hit the button and let that come down. We are going to go into the second row of the vehicle. I'll show you a few quick things here. I'll point this out. To fold everything forward again, getting into that third row, a lot of vehicles are a little more difficult. We're going to pull this handle up. That's going to bring this forward, and that's going to fold that down, or use the shoulder to actually bring that forward. Now, I kind of want to point something out here when I just did that, because this is something that a lot of our competitors do not have. I'm going to put this back. When I pull this, I want you to focus on the bottom cushion. I'm going to pull this forward and watch what happens with this. That goes down. That is called child seat tilt. So you can have a child seat in the second row without having to remove it, pull the seat forward, and access the third row with a child seat. So I worked with a few of the different competitors' vehicles, and I found there's very few vehicles in the segment that offer that. That is huge. It makes a huge difference in making this a very usable vehicle. And speaking of children, if we look here on the door, we've got built-in shades. So no more suction cups and those little things that your parents had when you were growing up. That's built in, makes things fantastic. We're going to go into the front of the vehicle, and I'm actually going to jump in the driver's side, and I'll just point out a few things. Now, one of the things I want to point out, obviously that you can see, is the color of the interior. So Mazda decided to use Napa leather, which you're going to find in a lot of your BMW, Mercedes, and so on. You've got this auburn leather that's available in the top of the line signature, and it feels amazing. As far as that goes, they've also compared that with all the top-of-the-line luxury features, such as a heated steering wheel, heated seats, and so on. This is actually real Japanese maple. That is actual Japanese maple. This is real brushed metal across the dash. They wanted to make sure that they were utilizing the best luxury materials and overall build quality that you see in the luxury competitors. And so we're pretty proud of what they've done with that. With that being said, this is going to have everything from your smart city brake support, which is your radar braking. You're going to have your adaptive cruise control. You're going to have your blind spot warning, lane departure, so safety, safety, safety. This thing is looking out for your family when you've got a full load, the dog, and you're on the go. All I gotta say is come down and check this thing out. It is awesome. If you're in the area, swing by. My name's Steven Darchiville. We can take it for a test drive. Let me know what you think. www.vicbaileymazda.com or 864-582-1200.